Merilyn Monroe, Monica Bellucci, Angelina Jolie, Cleopatra. These women come from different paths of life, have completely different appearances, and sometimes even come from different time periods. But there is something intangible that unites them all. They all are charming, magnetic, unforgettable personalities that make them impossible to go unnoticed and make others instantly fall in love with them. If you want to learn their secrets and become magnetic just like them and attract a high-value partner, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Alona, life coach, female coach. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about secrets of famous femme fatale. Remember the story of a woman who charmed Almighty Caesar? She was brought to him wrapped in a carpet, and despite not being the most beautiful woman on earth, she managed to charm him and make him forget about his lawfully wedded wife. Of course, we are talking about Cleopatra. Contemporary accounts say that she wasn't the most pretty woman in a conventional way, but her charm and impeccable manners made her so attractive she managed to seduce the most powerful Roman in history. Our first secret comes from Cleopatra herself, and it is manners. If you want to become a high-value woman, attract a high-value partner who will treat you like a true princess, you must upgrade your own manners first. Start with your non-verbal signals. Always have a good posture. Walk, eat and sit like a lady. Think about Britney Spears' behavior in 2000s. Shaved head, drags, alcohol and fights. Does this woman seem attractive to you? Would you give her a princess treatment? I really doubt it, because this behavior is a definition of a low-value girl. Now think about Kate Middleton. Her stylish, dignified looks, impeccable behavior, warm smile, the way she treats everyone around her. Nobody would ever treat her anything less than a queen in waiting, even if she really wasn't one. So our secret number one, ladies, work on your manners. Secret number two. Remember Merilyn Monroe in Some Like It Hot? The way she's hurrying to board the train with her feminine walk and seductive eyes. She was the most desirable woman on the planet and still remains a golden standard of femininity. Our second secret comes from her, and it is don't behave like a man. When you're being aggressive, using conflicting gestures and attacking him, you are taken over by masculine energy. You're broadcasting masculine energy. When you're competing with men, again you're broadcasting masculine energy. And when you go into I'll do it all myself mode, again you're taken over by masculine energy. And guess what? Women high on masculine energy repel men high on masculine energy. Because we are yin-yang, right? Feminine energy attracts masculine energy, and the other way around. So unless you start intentionally cultivating this feminine energy in yourself and broadcasting it, don't surprise to find yourself in a relationship with a boy who changed his mother's basement to yours. So secret number two, cultivate your feminine energy. Secret number three, imagine the harem of Ottoman Sultan with 1,000 of beautiful girls to choose from. Would you believe that the most powerful man on earth would abandon the whole harem and the whole 1,000 of beauties for just one slave, one woman that he would marry first time in history and abandon the whole harem for? But Suleiman Magnificent did exactly that for his famous wife Roxolana or Hurrem Sultan. He gave her this name, Hurrem, because it means the joyful one, because she was famous for her bright and joyful personality. And our third secret comes from her. Nobody likes grumpy women. Of course, it's Earth and we all experience different emotions. I'm not saying you shall be like a robot with a glued-on smile all the time. But if you're constantly a depressive mess, it will be really hard for anybody to be around you. There is only so much negativity that a person is willing to take for somebody until he finally gives up. We form couples to be happy together, not to be miserable next to another person. It all comes back to how happy you are with your own self. If you're unhappy with yourself and you constantly put the responsibility for your own emotions on another human being, I think it will be really hard for you to find that human who is willing to take that responsibility. So secret number three, learn to be happy with yourself. Our lesson number 4 comes not from a famous woman, but rather from our little selves. If you have a little sister or a daughter, watch how she reacts when her daddy brings her gifts. How overjoyful she becomes, how she smiles and jumps, and it's like an avalanche of love rushing towards her daddy. And pay attention to how her daddy behaves, how happy and overjoyed the man becomes seeing that. He's ready to give her anything in the world, just to see that smile again. So here is the thing, men thrive on gratefulness and praise. It all comes from his relationship with his mother, and not being good enough trauma that she gave him. Because in each man there is a little boy who was constantly criticized by his mom. That's why men are so sensitive to criticism and praise. If you will constantly nag and criticize him, it will repel him from you, because he will constantly experience emotional pain next to you. Men never leave women who make a point of constantly appreciating everything he is doing. Never forget to say thanks to him for how hard he works, for his gifts. Even if he just washed dishes, say thanks to him. It's not hard, and it will mean a world to him. And just like in our example with little girls, he will try harder and harder to make you happy again. So our tip number 4, be grateful to him. If you heard about famous second wife of Henry VIII, Anne Boleyn, you know the story about how he fell in love with her, madly fell in love, abandoned his first wife and even Roman Catholic Church, and started Reformation in England just to be with her. But what is often overlooked in this story is that Anne was one of the most educated women of her time. She was curious about things. She was curious about Protestant ideas, and that's how she brought him into attention of Henry. So secret brought to us by Anne Boleyn is be curious. When a woman has natural curiosity, when she is genuinely interested in something, that makes her endlessly fascinating for her man. There is always something to talk about with her. There is always something to learn from her. They say that women look for men from whom they can learn. But it's not the whole truth. In a couple of two high-value partners, they both bring something. They both can learn from each other. Another side of being naturally curious is that the woman is always curious about his interests. She wants to learn about him and his life. That's why it's so interesting to talk to her. She listens. So tip number 5 from Femme Fatale, ladies, be curious. Bonus secret number 6. Do you remember this scene from Runaway Bride?
You were the most lost woman I have...
Lost?
Yes, lost. You were so lost you didn't even know what kind of eggs you like. Yes. Yes, that's right. With a priest, you wanted scrambled. With a deadhead, it was fried. With the other guy, the bug guy, it was poached. Now it's like, egg whites only. Thank you very much.
That is called changing your mind.
No, that's called not having a mind of your own.
Julia Roberts' character is so unsure about herself that she just mimics the personality of her partners, their likes and dislikes, their hobbies, everything about them. A really magnetic woman has a strong personality that makes her partner interested in constantly opening new parts about her, discovering new things about her. Having your own personality means knowing yourself, your own wishes, having your own aspirations and plans, knowing your likes and dislikes. So secret number 6, ladies, develop a strong personality. These were 6 secrets of magnetic, charming women. Now you know which qualities you need to develop in yourself to be magnetic and unforgettable, to become a woman of your dreams. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and under this video you will find a link to my free masterclass, Becoming That Girl. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.